Hello Overclockers, my name's Bryony and welcome to another episode of BIOS Update. I've been busy hunting down the best PC tech and gaming news, and this week's stories include info on how you can win a custom gaming PC, a new mouse from Endgame, the next Counterstrike game, a new game of the year, and much more. So let's get into it. Kicking off the gaming chapter this week is a roundup of all the exciting news and info about the hyped up game of the moment, Counterstrike 2. Since the announcement, excited fans have been returning to the 11-year-old CSGO in droves, meaning the game reached an all-time peak player record of over 1.5 million earlier this week. The influx of new players meant prices of many weapon skins and loot boxes went wild. I must admit that I did shed a tear thinking about how much my inventory would have been worth now if I'd held on to them. Counterstrike 2 is the largest technical leap forward in Counter-Strike's history, with plenty of new features. Valve's new Source 2 engine means an overhaul of maps, audio effects, weapons, and nades, which have all been updated and improved. There's also no more blaming tick rate for that missed kill or dodgy grenade, as tick rate no longer matters for moving, shooting, or throwing. Counterstrike 2 is due to arrive this summer as a free upgrade. However, if you can't wait, testing has started and gamers are already being selected to join. You have an increased chance of being picked with recent playtime on Valve's official service, a high trust factor, and good Steam account standing. If you don't get picked, there's plenty of videos and streams to watch out for the improved smoke and lighting effects. In regard to how this affects the esports scene, Valve has confirmed that the Paris Major will be the last major tournament for CSGO. In March 2024, the first Counter-Strike 2 tournaments will actually start. Valve has promised to reveal all in just a couple of months, and Counter-Strike 2 is due to launch during summer 2023. Our next gaming story this week is all about the release of Unreal's awesome new creative tool, Unreal Editor for Fortnite, or Fortnite Creative 2.0, which launched on March 22nd. The app is currently in a public beta and sits alongside Fortnite's legacy creative toolset. This new version brings a host of new features and improvements, making it even easier to create complex and detailed environments. That means literally anyone can design and share their own custom maps and game modes, and there has already been brand new creations inspired by Dark Souls, Silent Hill, Call of Duty, and many more. To incentivize more players to create and innovate, Epic is actually revising how players get paid, and moving forward, 40% of the money made from in-game purchases will go into an engagement pool, which is going to be paid out to eligible creators with high rewards for player popularity and retention. Currently, there's so many fun and innovative islands to enjoy. With no discovery filter menu to separate regular creative maps and creative 2.0 maps, it can actually be pretty hard to find the most new and exciting ones. However, to help you guys out, I've picked out a few favorites that I've spotted, and all you have to do is type in the relevant island code, which will be up on the screen. Deserted Dominion is a Call of Duty inspired desert shootout. You can play the OG Fortnite map from Chapter 1, where you can revisit all your favorite locations like Tilted Towers and Loot Lake. Color Switch is ideal if you loved the perfect match levels of Fall Guys. Ninja Battles 5v5 lets you face off against enemy ninjas with a special spin attack and elemental ball weapons. Forest Guardian is the one if you fancy a fantasy adventure with a giant dragon at its end. Motocross Stunt Champions is ideal for launching yourself off sand dunes and performing tricks on your dirt bike. Many of the Creative 2.0 maps are still a tad buggy, so once you've entered the code, you might have to leave the map and try again later if you come across any issues. Make sure to let other gamers know your favorite island codes in the comments below, or even share the ones that you've created by yourself. Let's kick off the hardware chapter with the story you've all been waiting for: how to win yourself an awesome custom Overclockers UK PC. Frontier Developments is running another amazing giveaway, this time with a unique looking system to celebrate Elite Dangerous. The one-of-a-kind build is equipped with an Intel Core i9-13900K, Asus RTX 4090 TUF OC, Phanteks Glacier all-in-one cooler, and 32GB of Kingston Fury Beast memory. It's all installed in the eye-catching Ragen Nix Pro, which has been printed with the Elite Dangerous Odyssey logo. It's certainly a futuristic-looking build, and with the best gaming hardware of the moment, it's a PC built for galaxy exploration with those graphical settings cranked to ultra. I'm going to put a link to where you can enter in the description below, and you've got until the 20th of April. Follow the instructions to make sure that you get more entries and improve your chances of winning, and I wish you all the best of luck. Our next hardware story this week is ideal if you're looking to upgrade your gaming mouse and step up your headshot game just before the launch of Counterstrike 2. Overclockers UK now finally have stock of the Endgame XM2We. It's not quite the long-awaited and hyped-up XM2W, but this essential version is a tad more budget-friendly, and it comes with many of the same great improvements. We've managed to get our hands on one, and I'll make sure to do a more detailed video in the near future. However, a brief overview is that it's the same beloved shape as the XM1, but with wireless connectivity, a lower overall weight, and upgraded internal components, and a new large skate design. You get up to 1 week of battery life from the 410mAh battery, and the Pixar POR 3370 sensor is the same excellent sensor from the XM1. One of the main upgrades is the Kale Go optical switches, which have a lifespan of 80 million actuations without the risk of unwanted double clicking. It's available in a stealthy black or attractive white, and I'm looking forward to spending some more time with it. If you're already convinced or you want to learn more, I'm going to drop a link below where you can get yours now for $79.99 on the Overclockers website. Kicking off the blog chapter is a story that would have slipped just as nicely into the hardware news, and that's because it's all about Phanteks' brand new NV7 PC case and complementary D30 fans. Simon describes it as hardware fit for a masterpiece, and looking at it, I must agree, thanks to the two huge glass panels that give you a panoramic view of the internal components. It's the ideal case for building a clean and beautiful gaming PC, with the motherboard and graphics card placed front and center, and the PSU hidden in a dedicated chamber with plenty of space for cable management behind the nifty RGB cover. There is a massive amount of space for water cooling and up to 12 fans, such as these newly released Phanteks D30. They interlock to reduce the number of cables, run super quiet with high airflow, and use super fancy Halo RGB lighting tech. They come in both standard and reversed airflow models, so the good side will always face up in exhaust and intake. It's great to see Phanteks innovating once again, and the pricing isn't bad either for what looks and feels like some very premium products. The NV7 is in stock now in both black and white for $199.99, and the D30 triple pack can be yours for $74.99. Do they inspire you to build a new PC in 2023? I am definitely tempted, and if you want to learn more, I'll drop a link to the blog post below. Our next blog story this week is a roundup of the 19th BAFTA Game Awards, which took place on Thursday evening. That's actually slightly after we filmed this week's episode, but I'm going to link to our article below for the full details. The EE Game of the Year award is voted for by the general gaming community, and it has to be the highest award for any game, as it comes from the huge group of people who are playing them. The nominees included Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Immortality, Marvel Snap, and Stray. All of them would be worthy winners, but there can only be one, and we'll put the trailer for 2023's Game of the Year up on screen now. There was a total of 45 different games nominated in total for this year across a varying range of categories. The rest of the awards are judged by panels comprised of games industry veterans and BAFTA's members. Ragnarok managed to slip into most categories with 14 nominations, surpassing Elden Ring's 8 nominations and the indie hit Stray's 9 nominations, with Horizon Forbidden West also in the running for 6 awards. We'll make sure to flash up some of the top highlights on screen as I ramble through, and do let me know in the comments below if you think all the winners were well deserved or if there were some major snubs. Remember to go and check out that full blog article now. Thanks for watching this week's episode of BIOS Update. Remember to check the link in the description to find out where you can win that awesome free PC. Give this video a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button to catch our upcoming episodes, and I'll see you again in the next one.